Oh, hey, we're recording. All right, I'm just gonna get started then. Okay, so this is a brand new distributor newbie Zoom training. It was a very long title. This is going to be geared towards anybody that like just got started or within your first 30 days, but it's really meant to help you just set you up for success, get all the apps and things that you need, just show you around a little bit, show you eSuite and everything that we use on a daily basis, and just kind of be a big overview of what you'll need in your first like 30 days, just to start you off strong and make sure that you're just ready to go, have everything ready, and then you can just go out and get this insanely amazing bonus. All right. So if you need to hop off at any time, I don't even know if anybody's on here right now. It is okay. We are recording, so you can hop off, and we'll post the recording later on when it's ready. But just wanted to let you know that. Don't feel feel obligated that you have to do all of it all at the same time, because I know everybody's really busy. Okay, so we're just going to start at the very beginning. And you are a brand new distributor. You just hit that submit button on the website, and you are like, now what? Now what do I do? Just hit submit. I'm an official It Works distributor. What does that even mean? What am I doing? I will say the first thing that I think you should do before you download anything at all is to get out a piece of paper and write down the reason why you're doing this. Why in the world did you join this business? Was it for the $5,000 bonus? Because I know we are all running for that right now. But go a little bit further than that. So yeah, everybody could use $5,000, but when you get that $5,000, what are you going to use it on? Are you going to pay off credit card debt, use it for Christmas presents, go on a trip, pay off some school loans, put it towards a house? Like what do you want from this? You need to write it down, and then you need to put it all over the place. Put it all over your house, put it in your car, put it on your bathroom mirror, put it on your front door, put it on your refrigerator. Seriously, everywhere that you're going to see it, because you need a constant reminder of why you're doing this for those days that you're going to get a little discouraged. If somebody's going to tell you no and you need a little motivation, you need to remember why you're doing this so you can just continue and keep going, because you can do it. But sometimes we just all need that reminder of why in the world we're doing something. So that is very, very important, because if you don't know why, then what's the point, right? So put that everywhere, all over the place. Remind yourself constantly. Also realize that if you hit that submit button and then immediately regretted it, or immediately was like, oh my gosh, what did I just get myself into? Please understand that that's totally normal. That was me. And I hit the submit button and I literally said, what in the world did I just do? What did I just get myself into? Oh my gosh. Just know that that's totally normal, and every single person feels that way. Okay. You're not the only one. You will still feel a little scared. A lot of these things are going to take you out of your comfort zone. But you need to get a little out of your comfort zone to grow and to be better and to get the things you want, because nothing worth it comes in comfort zones. You have to grow into the person that you're meant to be. And this sort of forces you to do that, but in a loving way. We are going to have you do things that you don't normally do. Realize this is all brand new. It's just like, you're starting a brand new job at a place, and a job that you've never done before, and it's on the job training. You're going to learn as you go, but just realize that you're not going to know everything. You're going to learn it. It's going to be okay. And you just have to keep with it. You got to stick with it, because the only way that you can fail at this business is if you quit, if you give up. You just have to keep going. Just like anything else that's brand new to learn, you might fall down a little bit, but you just get back up and keep going. So all the feelings that you are feeling right now are totally normal. But let's get into all the kind of apps and things, the boring stuff, I guess, but the things that you really need to have. One thing I think that you should do, and on the team page, which I'll show you, look up color personalities and take the color personality quiz and find out what color personality you are, because that will really help you in how you learn. For example, I am a red personality. So details like all of these things are very boring to me, and I don't like very detailed sort of things. I just want to go and do. But if you are a green personality, these are the kind of things that you love, and you really want to know all the details about everything. But it's very interesting to know what color that you are, and it will probably make a lot of sense for a lot of other things in your life once you know that, and will help you learn. It'll help you know how you learn. So take a color personality test, and then let your enroller know what color that you are. It would be very helpful. Okay, so I'm just going to start sharing my screen, because it's just so much easier to show you how to get to a lot of these things rather than try to explain it. So the first thing that we're going to do is log into eSuite. So eSuite is our back office. It's where all of our reports are, our customer information, updates, and things like that. You log into it with your email address, and I'm going to show you it right here. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my screen. Here we go. Phone on, start. Okay, screen sharing. Okay, first thing that you want to do is go into eSuite. It is just eSuite.itworks.com. You're going to log in with either your distributor ID or your email address, and then you set up a password when you enrolled. So whatever password that was. Okay, when you log in, now, if you have not already done it, it's going to prompt you to put in your tax information real quick. It takes like 30 seconds. And the reason we do that is because we do pay taxes, but we get we're 1099. So they do not take taxes out of our paychecks. So that's kind of on you at the end of the year when you do your taxes. Don't panic or anything though. As a business owner, there's a lot that you can write off. It's not really something you have to worry about until more towards tax season, but we are 1099, and that is the reason you will be prompted to put your tax information in. You will not be paid until you fill that out. So it's just better to get that over with and be done with it. But on the front page here of your eSuite, this is where you're going to find all the updates. So for example, right now it has about our Fast Start program, which is that $5,000 bonus, and that'll be broken down. But altogether, it's $5,000 that you can earn before Christmas this year. We have a fall conference coming up next week. It's really exciting. We have conferences once a year, and this year it's in the fall. Anything else, like your personal information on here, as far as when you start, it'll give you your volumes and your customer count and everything. Let me put this on airplane mode. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so in eSuite, just want to point out a couple things while we're in here. Now, go into settings at the top, and then this is what's going to come up. Now, usually they send you what your personal website is in your email as soon as you sign up. Sometimes it goes into your spam folder, so check it there. If they didn't, or if you can't find it, you can find out what your personal website is in here under settings. So just click settings and then go over here to website. And then whatever your website is that they gave you when you signed up is going to be right here. Now you can change it. So you can always, if you don't like what they gave you, you can just change your website name to anything that you want and just click save. Also, while you're in here, put a little like blurb about you, upload your picture. You can fill out any of this other information if you want. This information down here where it says about me, that is going to show up on your personal website. So whatever you write in there is going to be on your website, but it's really good to put your picture in there so that, when people are going to your website to order, they know that it's you and they're at the right place. So that is in there. You can also fill out your 1099 in here if you want to. Another thing I want to show you.
Hey, Stephanie.
Yes.
I can't see your screen. All it does is say that you are working on screen sharing, but I can't see it. Someone else in the comment or the chat section says they can't see it either.
Oh no.
So I have no idea where you're at. It just keeps saying like it's loading and spinning the thing around, but I can't. Like I can't see your screen at all.
Are you sharing your phone?
Yes. Let me try again. Okay. Everything on screen in case. Yeah, it's on Zoom. Okay, let me try it again. Tell me. Okay, it says.
Yeah, we can see it now.
Okay.
It says I can see it now, yes.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I don't know what happened. Okay, well, hey, let me start over. All right, we'll go back into eSuite. So I'll just show, now that you know what I'm talking about, let me just show you though. Home screen. Just what your home screen will look like. When you open eSuite, it pops up automatically. So just anytime you need information, it's always in there. And then, geez, oh man. You go up to the settings is right up here. Okay, so you know what, I wonder if, because I tried to put it on do not disturb, so all these notifications won't keep popping up. Anyway, this in settings is where you can find your website. You just click website. It's in here. So that's where your website will be. Your picture that you can upload here, and anything you want to write, like if you want to write a little story about yourself, kind of thing, go there. Auto shipments. Whoops, I run into settings again. Auto shipments. All right, so up here, you're going to see two things for auto shipments. Now, you can run a monthly auto shipment. There's two ways that we are commission qualified to be paid, okay? One is if you have enough customer orders directly underneath you that add up to 150 volume. Each product has its own volume associated with it. And you have to have at least 150, and then you are commission qualified, which means you're going to get paid. Or what you can do is set up an 80 BV auto shipment. I like to create mine and cancel it each month because I like to get different things on different days. So you can have it reoccurring or however you want to do it. But how you create a new auto shipment. Now, and again, this is not mandatory. You do not have to do it. However, I will say that it is so much easier to get customers when you are actually using your own products. So it really is really worth it to set up that auto ship, because one, you're automatically going to be paid no matter what. And even because the thing is with the BV, if somebody returns an order and it takes you under what you need to be, then you'll get that taken back because it was a return or something. This is just guaranteed to get your paycheck. Plus, we are very big on being a product of a product and getting your own results. Like, for example, I lost 50 pounds of baby weights after my third baby using our products. Now, don't you think it's easier for me to sell the weight loss products because I myself have lost weight with them? It is. Spoiler alert, it is. So this is the optional auto shipment here. Now, see, every product here has a BV, that's bonus volume, associated with it. And in it, so you have to have at least 80 BV, and that's around $100 or so of product a month. And you can mix and match, you get whatever you want. And it's about 2 to 3 products, depends. You can also do, like I really like getting the 60 servings of the skinny brew or the new cold brew, because it's exactly 80 BV. You get 4 bags. You can always, you use 2 of them, and then you can sell samples of the other 2. And that actually pays for your auto shipment every month. And a lot of people do that. They get things where they can sell some of it and use some of it. And that is how people pay for their auto shipment. So it's not really technically coming out of your pocket, if that makes sense. You can do that with the skinny brew, the keto coffee, anything that is packaged individually. So that is how you would just put whatever products you want and then save your auto shipment. That's how you would do that. And then the other thing I just want to show you is in reports here. If you ever have to look up a customer, their information or what they ordered, anything around a customer, you would go into reports. Now, there's a ton of reports. Like, look at all these that you can go into. These are all kinds of reports. And later into your It Works career, a lot of these will be helpful and you will be using them. When you first start out, though, you really are only going to use a couple of them, but Tree Viewer is one of them. The Tree Viewer then will go and it will show you, it shows you your team, and they all kind of, go down, but this will show you your loyal customers. So, and then they show up in blue. Loyal customers are in blue, distributors are in black. And then you can click on anybody and see what their orders are, if they have when their auto ship's going to run, if you need their address for any reason whatsoever. So that's just how you find your customer information there. Okay, so we will move on from eSuite. Let's go to the Connect app. That's another one that you really need to have. So when you go into the App Store, you're just going to search It Works Connect, CONNECT, and you're going to download this Connect app. Now, this is another way that you can find out more information, as just like updates and things are on here. This is also how I always enroll my customers. So you can click down on your little picture here at the bottom. You can see like your activity and things like that. There are scripts in here you can look through. Now, we do have a ton of scripts on the team page. I personally like the ones that we all use on the team page more than here, but you can look through, and whatever, speaks to you, then you can do that. You can make shopping carts for people in here. So if somebody wants to order something and they want to order it themselves, I personally always try to get their information and put the order in myself, so I know that it's correct and it's on my website, so there's no mistakes made. But some people want to order themselves, and that's totally fine. What you can do is send them a new shopping list. So you would go into the Connect app, go into shopping lists, create a new list. You would add whatever they wanted. So say they wanted gummies. You would save it, right? Then send it. It's a couple steps, but once you do it 2 or 3 times, you'll totally get the hang of it. It's really easy. You copy this first link here. Okay, now if you're sending this in Messenger, whether you're on Facebook or on Instagram, you cannot send direct It Works links to anything in Messenger. You can, like, if you know them well enough and you want to just text it to them, you can text it the direct link. That's totally fine. But in Messenger, this is how we get around it. So you take that link you just copied, right? You're going to go into your internet here. You're going to paste it and go. It's going to pop up. This is what they are going to see when they click on your link, but you want to copy the second link here. This second link you can send in Messenger. So it's just one extra step, but it's well worth it to be able to just send it right in Messenger. When you send it, this is what's going to show up for them. All they have to do is click continue and put in their personal information. So they don't have to worry about searching their products. It's so much easier for them because it's already in their shopping cart. So definitely utilize those. It makes everything so much easier. Okay, so back to the Connect app though. Okay, shopping list. In here, you can go submit your own before and after pictures in here. That's when you really can start getting your customers, when you have your own results. Enrollment here. Now you can enroll loyal customers yourself, you would just need to get their information, like their address, their card number, that sort of thing. And you just click on here and go through the process of doing that. And then let's see, there's resources. So you can just look through here. You can, all this stuff is here when you start charting. You don't really need that right now, but in the future, when you start growing your team, you're going to want to have these charts and things. So just look around and kind of check it out. But there's also a lot of great videos that you can check out here. Just all kinds of stuff. So that is the Connect app. Okay. The next thing that you definitely want to have is the Sample app. Let me find it. And when you look for it in the App Store, it's just It Works Sample. Sampling, I think is what it's called. Just do It Works Sample. It'll pop up. This is what it looks like. Now, when you first start, you are going to get, sorry, one second. I can't type and talk at the same time. I get too distracted. Okay. Anyway, you're going to get, I think it's 5 credits for sample packs now. What that means is you have 5 3-day sample packs for either the Skinny Brew or the Sleepy Tea. You can, I highly recommend selling them. You can sell those for $20 each pack. So you can make $100 cash. How you do that, so you would collect the money from whoever you're going to sell it to. So however they want to pay you, Venmo or PayPal or cash, whatever you want, you get that money. Okay. You get their address and their email address and their phone number. And then you come here into the sample app and you're going to click send a sample. Now, I don't think I have any credits right now. I do not. Okay. But if I did, it would say right here how many credits that I had. Okay. Then I would click send a sample and I would click either the Skinny Brew or the Sleepy Tea, whichever one I wanted to send, and just then put in their information and send it off. It is so easy. Now, once you send a sample, it will show up here. It shows you when it was delivered, when it was shipped, all the information so that you can keep up with it. Because when you send a sample to somebody, you definitely want to keep up with them because they can turn into customers. Once they try it and they love it, then, they can turn into a customer. That happens quite often. So it's great to have this record of who that is. Now, after your free credits are all gone, you can purchase more credits. I'll just show you through here. I don't want to buy any right now, but you can get a 1 pack, just a 1 3-day sample pack for $9, or you can get a 5 pack of 3-day samples for $35. So even though you're paying for these, you're paying $35 for 5, but you're selling them for $20 each. So you're getting $100 altogether. You're still making $65 in profit. So I always say, there's so many ways to make money in this business, and selling samples is a huge way to make money. Now, you don't have to even do them through the sample app. You can, like the cold brew, you can put it on your auto ship, get bags of it, and just mail it out yourself, the sample packs. Make so much money on samples. Okay, so that's sample packs, or the sample app, I mean. Sample. Another one, and I'll put these links in the chat when I come back on here, but something else you really want to have is this Telegram app. So this is, somebody had set this up for everybody to use. Amazing. These are all different. These are group chats, but they're not, nobody chats in them. They just put in the things. And we can use all of these. So there's 4 here. I'll put the links to them in the chat on this Zoom in a minute, but here's the stories. So if you don't know what to post in your stories, hey, guess what? Somebody made all of these for us to use. You don't have to go and make your own, and you don't have to just not post things in your stories, because don't do that. You definitely want to be posting some type of product in your stories every single day. Lots of other things in your stories as well. Don't do just It Works things, because that's boring and people won't watch them. So mix it up with your everyday life. And and it could be anything. Stories, you can put anything in, anything at all. But mix in product and opportunity slides in there. And you'll be surprised the customers that you can get from just them seeing your stories. You can go through all of these. Look at all these. You can use any of these. So what happens though is they usually are uploaded in groups. So you click on one, click this little arrow down here, and then you can download all the photos that are in there, or you can just do one if you want. Now, the reason they do that is because when you put them in your stories, you really want to do at least 3 slides up to 7 or 8, maybe. It just depends on what it is. But minimum 3 slides, because later on, you're going to look and see who's looking at your stories. See, this is what it's going to look like in your stories. You're going to want to look at who is viewing your stories, because you're going to message them and see if they're interested in the products. Because a lot of people that are watching your stories are interested in information. They just don't want to reach out to you first. So when you go in, you'll see what we do is go to the last slide and look at the viewers there, because those are the people that we're going to message, the ones on the very last page. But see all these, you just post those on there, everything in here. So utilize that, because somebody put a lot of time and energy into that. So we definitely want to use that. Another thing is posts. So if you don't know what to post, either ask your enroller for ideas or examples. On the team page, like, everybody's here to help. So you want to be posting every day. You have to post every day. Consistency is the key to this business, and that is how you're going to be successful. You can't just post things once or twice a week and like that's it. Nothing is going to happen. So it has to be every day, whether that's product post or a business post or both. I mean, however you want to do that, but you really need to be more active on social media. This is how you can find posts if you're stuck and don't know what to say, don't know what to put up. You don't even have to worry about it. Just come on here. Some of them are just text, and you can copy the text and put it on your page. Some will be text with a picture. So just scroll through here. There's, oh my goodness, there's so much. You have to scroll through. These are all the names, people that join, because there's like 8,700 people on here. So just scroll through that and get back to the text or the picture. But there's stuff for gummies and the cleanse, like everything. You can use all of this stuff. So definitely use it. Just scroll through and save stuff to your phone, or come here anytime you need a post to put up. Another thing that they just did here is these personal reviews. These are actual customers in people's messenger that, you know, we've cropped down for products just to show what results that customers are getting. What I like to do is come here after I do a product post and get some of these and post these in the comment section of my product post about whatever the product is that I posted about. So say I posted about Thermophyte, I would come here, I would save this one, and then I would put it in the comments, because people read the comments. And when they start seeing this, they get more interested in it. Same with the corporate approved before and after pictures. You come in here and you see all these before and after pictures of different products. I'll put those in your comments as well. People love seeing these things. Also, if you're posting a before and after, it has to be corporate approved. And how you will know is if it has this like line at the bottom that says, you know, what products they used and how long that they used it. So it can't just be somebody's before and after. It has to be a corporate approved. That's super important. So just find them here. You can also go to Pinterest. You can also search team page. So there's lots of places that you can find before and after pictures. Okay, so that's Telegram. The last thing I want to app I want to show you is the Boards app, because this, where is it at? When you go into the app store, it's just called Boards. Looks like this. Okay, this is going to change your life. Change your life. So we have, now I've collected a lot of boards over the time that we've had this, but the one that you really want to get, and I can put the link in there as well if you don't have it, is these closing scripts. because again, somebody graciously did this for us. And we are so appreciative because every product that we have, everything about it is in these closing scripts. So when you are, woohoo, look at that, new distributor. Anyway, when you are talking to a customer, a potential customer, this walks you through start to finish exactly what to say and how to close the deal. These have changed our life. I'm not even trying to be dramatic. But for example, if I put up a post about the Thermophyte on my page, right? And somebody comments on it that they're interested in information, what I'm going to do, I'm going to private message them. I'm going to go into my boards here. I'm going to go to the Thermophyte, TFX is Thermophyte. The first message I'm going to send them is this hello message. Okay, I'm going to send that first. They're going to respond with how much weight they want to lose. I'm going to send this next message to them. Okay, it's going to ask them, like, can I send you some information? They're going to say yes. Then I'm going to send them the information. Now, it has the product description and what it is, what it does, all this. Always, when you're messaging, always end with a question. That way it they have, they're going to respond to it. Don't end with a statement because they might not respond. So any kind of question, doesn't even matter. Sometimes I just write, does that make sense? Or if they don't respond to something, does that make sense? Use that for everything. Does that make sense? Now, if they are interested and then they want the price, here's the price. So this is how you describe everything. If you don't know, we have two options to become a customer. You can either, like it says here, you can be a retail customer. Now you're going to pay this high price here, but that is for a one-time purchase. That is somebody that just wants to one time and they don't want to do a monthly auto ship or anything. That's fine. And they can be a retail customer and pay the $67 for one bottle of Thermophyte. But the better option is to become a loyal customer. And what that means is they're going to do this 90-day program. Okay. And then they're going to save 40% off of the retail price. So it's going to be $40 each month. How it works is now they're going to get a new bottle of the Thermophyte every month for 3 months in a row. Now they are free to change up the products that they have. So if they want to try gummies next month, they can do that. It's usually though, if you stick with the same product though, you're going to get the best results. That's why we do the 90-day program for everything, because our products take consistency and you need to take them over a period of time to see the results that you want. So if anybody ever asks about that, that's the whole reason why we do 90-day programs. It's because that's how we know you're going to get the best results. But they can change products if they want. Now, when they do that, we waive the $50 membership fee. Okay. So if they cancel early, if they cancel before their 3 months is over, they will be charged that $50 membership fee. That's why this is in there. So after 3 months though, they are a loyal customer for life. They can cancel their automatic orders, but then go in and order again at any time and get that lower price and not pay any other kind of fees. If that makes sense. So anyway, and see, it ends with a question. Now from here, they're going to say yes or no, or ask you more questions. You just kind of go from there. But if they say, yes, I'm in, I'm ready to go, here's how you get there. Here's how you close for them. Okay. Again, now we always like to try to put the order in ourselves just to make sure it's correct. So this would be getting their information. Close one, close two. You're just getting their information so that you can enter it yourself. Now, if they didn't want to do this, you would just send them a shopping cart at that point. Also, look, all the product information is in here as well. I like to send this with when I send any product description, the information part, because I like them to know what the ingredients are and what's in it and everything. So I personally always send this sheet with that. But it's all right here for you, all of it. See, every product that we have, all of that is in there. Isn't this amazing? So definitely get the boards app and then get the closing scripts for it as well. That will help you so much. And then over time, you can collect a lot more I have so many, I don't even use half of these, but it's always good to have options, you know? Okay, let me go. Next, we're going to go to your website. You want to go to your personal website once you find out what it is and look around, because it's so much easier to help navigate for somebody once you, know what it kind of looks like. Not that you have to be an expert or anything, but just kind of know. So like, this is my website. If you don't know anything about our products, that's totally fine. You just learn as you go. But just kind of look around and see what everything is. Maybe make it a point every single day to look at a new product and read the description of what it is, what does it do, what are some key ingredients in it, how much does it cost. Just do one product a day, and you'll know the products in no time. A lot of them are very similar too, like the coffees. A lot of the coffees are similar. We just have different flavors, so you can get through it pretty quickly. But go through. When you go to all of these products on here, so let me see. We'll just go here. This is what it is. Now, all of our coffee, you can get in different serving sizes. Each bag, so you get one bag for $49. Each bag has 15 servings in it. Okay, so if they wanted a month's supply, they would need to get either 2 bags of 15 or 130 servings, which is 2 bags again. You can also do the best deal, honestly, is the 60 servings. If they really like it, it works out to be the cheapest per serving. And when I buy it, I always get the 60 servings because it's the cheapest option overall, as far as per serving. This just sort of describes how to be a loyal customer. You can add it to your bag, but you can, when you scroll down a little bit, it gives you more information about it. Down here, a little video. So it's all the products are like that. Just kind of look around. Now, currently we have a sale going on. It's a pick 2 or pick 3. Okay. You can get all of these products that are under here that say pick 2 or pick 3. You get 2 for $69 or 3 for $89. That is like 60% off retail. It's such a good deal. The best part is once they get that deal, they lock that in for their whole auto ship. And as long as they keep it on their auto ship, they lock that price in. So it doesn't change next month. It's not going to go back up. They lock that price in. So that's the best part. You get 3 products for $89. Like that, the gummies are $40 alone just by themselves. So it's such a good deal. And you can see all of these products that are included in the sale right now. So so for instance, if I put up a post about the Thermophyte and people want information, I'm going to sell them on the Thermophyte. When they tell me that they want to order it, at the end, I'm going to upsell the gummies because I know that if they use the Thermophyte and the gummies at the same time, they're going to get better results. I do not upsell until they tell me that they're going to order and they're ready to order. And then at the last minute, I'll say, hey, by the way, I think you'd really like this as well. It does this. It would just be this much extra added on. Do you want to do both of them or just stick with the Thermophyte? And 9 times out of 10, they will upgrade and upsell to the next thing, or even like a pick 3. So that's how you can get more volume. And they're going to get better results. Honestly, the more products that they use, the better results that they're going to get, which is that's what we want. We want everybody to have the best results possible. So look through your website so you're familiar with that. Okay. And then let me see. Let's go over to Facebook real quick. I want to just show you the team page. This is also something that you want to look over. Go to the team page every single day. And now you don't need to be on here like all day, but go here every day. First of all, go up to the top here. Make sure you click manage notifications. Okay. And then put all posts. That way you're notified for all the posts, not just the highlights, so you don't miss anything. There's a lot of amazing information that gets posted on here. Once you've done that, then when you do go to the page, make sure that you click sort and put recent posts. If not, it's just because posts get bumped all the time and you just want to make sure that you are seeing what has been posted the most recently and you're not missing anything. Just scroll through. Now, there might be questions that people ask that you also are wondering. They're like this recording, we just did that. So amazing. How we're all going to make $5,000 before Christmas. So exciting. But here, so it's just information that's going to help you out. Okay. Also, if you also feel free to ask anything on this team page. Everybody here is to help you. Everybody wants to see you succeed. But if you don't ask, you'll never know. No question is stupid. Don't feel stupid ever for posting on here, because we are all here to help. So use this team page. That's what it's here for. But you can go up at the top here, okay, and scroll over, and you can go into like files. You can look through this stuff here at any time. There's a lot of good information. Don't overwhelm yourself, just here and there. Go through, you can see what kind of albums, like you can use all of these things, these pictures that are in here. Those are there for you to use. So that's the team page. Definitely check that out a lot. Make sure also that you are following Mark Pentecost, our CEO. Let me show you his page. Here he is. Go to his page and follow him. Okay. Every Sunday night. Now, Lori has a team meeting every Sunday night. And then immediately after the team meeting, Mark has a live on his Facebook page, and it'll show up here. That's every Sunday, and it's called like the family call. And sometimes it's Mark, sometimes it's Cami, who it's different every week. But what it is, it's just highlights from the week, updates, good information you want to know. Just really great to get on there every single Sunday night. I think that's at 9. No, it's at 10 o'clock Eastern every Sunday, 10 Eastern. Okay, so follow him. I also want to say, I personally follow a couple leaders, It Works leaders, because I like to see what they're doing and what their page looks like. We like to copy the right cats and follow along. When people are being successful, we want to do the same thing. Okay. So there are so many amazing leaders and It Works. A couple I personally like is Aaron Tweed. I also just want to point out what their pages look like. Your page you don't need to look like a supermodel or, glamour shots or anything on here, but your profile picture needs to have your face on it. Has to be your face. Can't be like your cat. Can't be just your kids. It cannot be, your house or the beach. It has to be your face, because people, when they are going to order from you, they have to know, and trust you. And if they don't see your face, they can't get to know you. Okay. Now you can put any picture you want on this background here. Oops, I didn't even touch that. Your family, your kids, your pets, it doesn't matter. A quote, anything you want. But this picture has to have you in it and show your face clearly, so people know who they are talking to. Also, it's really great if you could, under your name here, put a couple things about you. What makes you you? Are you a mom, a wife? Are you a fur mom? What are some of the hobbies that you have? Are you a teacher? Do you like gardening? Do you do CrossFit? Whatever your interests are, because people are going to see that and they're going to be more interested in you when they have those same interests. That didn't make sense. You know what I mean? So, but I just want to show you what some of these look like. And then what I do, every once in a while, I like to see what they're posting. What's their page look like? See, this is what their pages look like this. And this is, I borrow a lot of posts from other leaders, like product posts here. I get great inspiration for business posts. I don't do word for word. You can always take these and then tweak them to sound like yourself, but use them for inspiration, or however, just to get an idea of how to post and what to post. This is how you learn how to do these things. So just go and watch other people do it and then do that same thing. So I just really like Aaron Tweed. There's some that I go to a lot. You say here's Lori's. I love Lori. See, it's a picture of her, and she's a wife and a mom of 1 million kids. Then her TikTok. But see how, like, here's a product post that she did, totally going sealed out. This one is a good one. I posted this in June and I'm still getting customers on it from June, seriously, because it keeps getting bumped up. So that's a good one. Anyway, but see how they're posting clear pictures, bright pictures, not professional pictures, just clear, bright pictures. See all these, so good. So there's so many amazing leaders, but maybe find 3 or 4. Like, I love Jade Hooper as well. She's one of our top earners, and just follow them. Don't friend them, just follow them. So you can just see, it'll make everything so much easier once you can see how things are done. See, that's it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but see how some of the product posts are. Okay, so that is that. I want to show you. Okay, so here's how, when you put your stories up, right? This is how you're going to go back and see who looked at them. And you're going to go, okay, to your profile, right? Here's mine. Now I'm going to go to my little dots here at the side. I'm going to go to archive, and then I'm going to go to story archive. And then I'll show you why we post at least 3 product posts in a row. So here's one that I did the other day on the coffee. Okay, so let me see. I'm going to go to the last one. So see what a difference though it is from viewers. 136 to the first one, because if people aren't interested, they're just going to swipe through, right? But these people, these 96 people here, these are going to be the most interested. Why I keep doing that? The most interested in what you have. These are the people that you would go and message. And all you have to say, you message them, just say, hey, thanks for checking out my stories. I really appreciate it. Would you like more information on the coffee, on the Skinny Brew, whatever the product was? That's all you have to say. You'd be surprised the people that said yes. And if they don't, then they don't. That's okay. But here's how you have, look at this all the time, because this is how you're going to see who is watching your stories consistently. Those are the people, like they're going to get more and more intrigued and more interested. So that is who, like, you want to reach out to. This is how you really are going to get your first 4 customers. It's going to be people that view your stories, which is why it's so important to post in your stories. So see, like, for instance, on my stories, I have product posts, then I have some inspirational stuff, and then I have me looking like a mess, and then just some videos of my kids. You know, we mix it up. It's everyday life. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, or anything. Everything is interesting when it comes to stories. Okay. So these I really love doing. I know Jackie loves doing these too. We like doing these yes or no things. These are like interactive stories, and this will get more engagement on your story. So I did this. I just got all these pictures off Pinterest and then just did a yay or nay. I don't really care what people think, but it's getting people interested, and my views on my stories are going to go up because they're going to push them out to people more when people are interacting on things. So it's just, just mix it up. Just have that, like, make it fun. Mix between It Works things and regular things, like, just your life. Put some boomerangs in there. It's me. And then here I have my products. So see my first one. My second. Here we go. Here's my first one. Got almost 200 views, right? On my very first product one. But as you scroll through, see 156, it really goes down. But those are the people that are going to be the most interested. Another thing you want to do to get your customers, other than reaching out to your friends and family, and I can put some scripts in the chat as well on what to say to them, but making those posts every day. So this is a post that I made, a product post, okay, on here about who wants to lose 10 to 30 pounds by November. These simple posts do the best. So you don't overcomplicate it. It's super easy. And then what I'm going to do, obviously I'm going to message everybody that commented. Yeah, I am. But I'm also going to message the people that liked it, because a lot of these people that liked it did not comment, but they might be interested. They just don't. Sometimes people are scared to comment because they don't want their friends seeing it. It's true. So I would go through, and I'm going to message all of these people as well and just say, hey, thanks for the love on my post. I really appreciate your support. Are you interested in more information about it, or were you just showing some love? Just something like that. Super simple. And you just go from there. That's your potentials. That's where you get them. Okay. Let's see what else. Your customers, your Facebook. All right. I think I can stop recording here. I think as far as showing you things, I think that's all I had there. Okay, so currently this new promotion, like it just came out. So amazing. Okay. To get your 4-in-1. And that is 4 customers and 1 new team member in your first 30 days when you just started. Now you're going to do that 3 times. Just focus on your four customers and 1 at a time though. But when you do that 3 more times, 2 more times, 3 altogether, you're going to get $500 each time you complete that. That's $1,500 right there. Then you're going to get an additional $3,500 dropped into your bank account in one large lump sum on December 17th. Okay, guys, that is huge. So huge. Like, I've never been more excited for anything since I've started this company. And they've made it so simple. So simple. You can get 4 customers and 1 new team member this weekend if you wanted to. You really could. You really, really can do it. It is so attainable. It is so doable. Trust me. You have to keep telling yourself, I can do this. I'm going to do this. I'm getting that bonus. I'm getting my customers. You just keep telling yourself that over and over and over. You need to have that affirmation, okay? Because it's going to happen. But how you're going to do it, you get your 4 customers. Make sure you're posting on your page every day, okay? Make sure you're putting something in your stories every day, and then message those people, message the likers, message the people that viewed. Really, the huge magic in this business is in Messenger. It's in your direct messages. That's where all the magic happens. Trust me. That is where you go back and forth and you can really talk to somebody and get to know them. And that is really where you make sales, is all in Messenger. So don't be afraid to message. The worst thing that they can say is no. And that's okay. All right, no problem. Totally fine. I'm just going to, move on to the next person. So it's not a big deal. Don't let somebody saying no, affect you whatsoever. The reason that the top leaders are making as much money as they are, and I'm not making as much money as Jade Hooper, it's because she was told no so many more times than I have been. So you just keep going. It happens. I just don't want you to feel discouraged, because it will happen. People say no, and it gets easier, but just don't take it personally because it has nothing to do with you whatsoever. But then really message your friends and family. My first customers were my cousin. I had 2 really good coworkers and they ordered from me, and my sister. You do not need to have family support to be good at this business and to be successful. My mom did not order anything or become a customer of mine until I was in for 3 years. I've been in this for 4 years. 3 years in, and my mom finally became a customer. So if you don't have supportive friends and family, it's okay. We have ways around that. We're going to teach you host to post, not right now, because it's a whole nother training, but we're going to teach you host to post. That is how you're going to grow your network super fast. And that is how you are going to find people that are interested. So don't worry about that. But if you do want to message them, I'm going to put a message in the chat that I like to send out, and make it sound like you. When you are using these scripts, you'll get a scripts from all over the place, but make it, I would say, hey girl, in a message. Okay. When I first started, I would never talk like that. And when I did start sending messages saying, hey girl, people thought I was, being hacked because they're like, they know I don't talk like that. So they're like, I remember sending one message I sent it to my sister, and I was like, hey, like, it was just totally a script that I copied and pasted, and I would never say that to her in real life. And she was like, are you okay? Like, is this my sister? So you got to make it your own. Tweak it so that it sounds like something you would say, because people know when you're not being genuine. The scripts that we give are really just like shells. Okay. So I just want to say that. Sometimes you learn the hard way, like me. I'm just going to hold on one sec. I'm going to my notes here so I can copy and paste everything in the chat so you guys have it. Oops, let me find it. I think I would have had this like ready to go. Nope. Training. Also, when you start talking to your friends and family, but you're really good friends. You got a really good best friend, or you have a really close sister, ask them to do this with you. That could be your new team member, your friend, your one new rep. The heck? I can't find anything here. Just think about people that are around you first. Who do you know that their life would totally change with $5,000 in their bank account? Start there. Do you know anybody that's struggling and really could use some like amazing cash? Just start there. And then they're going to enroll with you. And then we're going to teach them what to do. And we're just going to keep doing that over and over and over again. Because I want everybody to get this money. Everybody's going to get this money. All right, let me find this here. That's not it. Somebody made hashtags. Here it is. Okay, I found it. Here comes a lot of stuff to you. Okay. I am sending you guys, I'm going to put just so if I can get it. Everything that I talked about, just take it out of the, sorry about that. Okay. Putting this in the chat. Okay. Okay, just whatever I just put in the chat here, and I'm going to give a little bit more. Just copy it and paste it into your notes. And then just like look through it later, because it's a lot of information. I'm also sending it's called the 6 list. That is the 6 things that we do every day that grow our business. And what the 6 list is, it is self-development is huge. Just trust me on that. Self-development can be anything from reading a book, listening to a podcast, going to church, listening to a sermon, doing meditation, doing your affirmations, listening to a training, like getting on a training like this. It's anything that is going to better your life, help you grow, and learn something new. Just think of it that way. What can you learn today that's going to be new? And it only has to be like 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe. Maybe it's only one chapter of a book. Maybe you can only do 5 pages in a book. Maybe you're crazy busy. I understand that. But you got to do something, because you got to get your mind right and help your mind grow. And the more you're doing this, you'd be surprised how much your life will completely change. So self-development is one of our daily things that you should be doing. That's why we put it on the list there. Messaging, now that is just reaching out to the people that liked things, that commented, that watching your stories, or just people that that's messaging. Following up, you have to go follow up. Fortune is in the follow-up. I've followed up with people for 2 years, sometimes over 20 sometimes before they ordered. Sometimes it only takes one follow-up and they order. You never know, but you have to keep in touch with people when you're talking to somebody. Okay, and they are interested, but they don't order right away, you make sure you write their name down somewhere. I just keep a notebook, a tablet, just keep a notebook. So I have their names written down somewhere so I know who to go follow up with. That's all you have to do. Make it really simple. You want to post every day. That's a non-negotiable. You got to post and post in your stories as well. Add to your network because you need to grow your friends list. So those are the 6 things. Those are just, and there are more trainings on that on the team page on the daily task list. Hold on one sec. And then I said, okay, so we don't really have a presentation per se, but go back to your enroller and ask them if a lot of people have their own videos that they have made. Like I know Jackie has one. I did have one. I have to update it now because things are a little bit different, but you can use your enrollers video if they have one. There's probably one somewhere on the team page as well. Or you can, I know we're going to be doing potential Zooms once a week. So if you know somebody that's interested, you can invite them to the Zoom, and we're going to do like a presentation on the Zoom and explain the business, what to expect and all that stuff. So that'll be once a week. I don't know when that's starting though, but I know that will be soon. And then there's just scripts on how to, describe everything and just what it's about, the cost, the products, we have all kinds of scripts, how to explain it. So there are options. But I would definitely just ask your enroller what they have already. And if they do not have really anything that you can use right away, maybe put a post on the team page, and then everybody will either drop their scripts there for you to use or give you more information about those Zooms that are going to be starting. But we definitely will do everything to help you in talking to somebody, because also we don't expect you to know you have no idea what you're doing, right? Nobody expects anybody to know what's going on or to be an expert their first day. That's just the stuff that you learn as you go. So don't think that you need to be, and just reach out, because even if you're talking to somebody, say, or somebody's interested, you can always get on a 3-way chat or a group chat or something with your enroller and yourself and your potential. And we'll help you. Everybody will help you. So yeah, I would just say go back to them first. And then if not, we can go into other options. Okay. Anybody have any other questions about anything? We're going to post this recording on the team page. So I know it's a lot to go over. We'll post it on there. So if you need to watch it again and go through anything, you can. And I'll put these scripts in the comments. And again, if at any time you have any questions, please ask. We really love it when you ask questions. When people stop asking me questions, that's when I get nervous. I'm like, where'd you go? What happened? Where are you? So you can never bother anybody. Never feel like you're bothering anybody by posting or asking questions like that. That is really how you learn. So we want you to do that. Please. That's how you grow and learn. Okay. Well, I think that's all I have. Thank you so much. Sorry, it was a mess at the beginning. I appreciate your time and getting on. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Well, have a great night, guys. Thank you.